All right. So, welcome to the channel. Yeah. So, hey, first of all, what are we going to talk about? Cardano, right? It's all about Cardano. So, what I really want to talk about is Cardano is layer one, and it is the network. So, when people say, "Oh, I want to buy some Cardano," in a manner of speaking, you're actually buying ADA. ADA is the token that's used on the Cardano network. So, if you're interested in cryptocurrency at all, you may have heard of Cardano. What is Cardano exactly? Well, that's what we're here to talk about. It's a blockchain-based platform that aims to provide a secure, transparent, and decentralized way of transacting and exchanging value. So, there we go. We're on AGIX. There's our ADA. All right, ADA's looking at 39.32 cents today. Cardano is the first blockchain to be built peer-to-peer reviewed research approach. That means the platform it's designed and it's grounded in academic research, ensuring that it's robust, secure, and scalable. And there's a lot of blockchains out there. There's a lot of layer ones that talk about all they have, but what it boils down to is Bitcoin's super secure, not very scalable. They say that Ethereum is super secure and scalable, but it doesn't seem to scale very well to me, in my opinion. There's a lot of layer 2s on there that are used for the scaling, and it's not actually Ethereum itself doing the scaling. So you have things like Polygon, Matic on top of it, using roll-ups and now CK roll-ups. And so here we are on the Cardano website, and basically Cardano's main goal is to create a sustainable and inclusive financial system for everyone regardless of their background, location. It achieves this by using its advanced technology like proof of stake, consensus mechanisms, and multi-layered architectures to achieve high scalability, engineering efficiency, and security. So here we are on the Cardano website. It's going to talk about the people, and you're like, okay, so how do you find that? Everything. I'm always going to refer you back to Coinbase. Okay, Coinbase to me is the best place for beginners, right? I have some Cardano. I'm going to click on Cardano. When I come down here, it's like, hey, you get down here, boom, overview, white paper, official website. That's where you need to be. That's where you need to go. You need to do your own research. I'm not trying to get you to buy ADA. I'm not trying to get you to jump on the Cardano network. What I'm trying to get you to do is think, okay? I'm trying to get you to go, PoorCryptoSteve was talking about that. Maybe it's something I should look at. Never buy it because PoorCryptoSteve likes it. PoorCryptoSteve likes about 10 tokens, okay? If you bought everything I bought, you might be poor too. I'm just kidding. So, yeah, I'm telling you what I like, and I'd love to hear from you guys about what tokens you like, and those would be the tokens that I would try to get on here, do a deeper dive, and explain them to you. So if there's something you like, definitely put it down in the comments, and I will look into it. We'll do a deep dive, and we'll see. Hey, maybe you'll point out a token I haven't seen, and maybe I'll end up doing my own research while doing research for everyone else, and maybe hey, might change my mind. I try to keep it to a lower amount, somewhere between 10 and 15 at the most tokens, because I can't pay attention to that many tokens all at the same time. All right, Cardano is already being used in various real-world applications such as chain management, voting systems, and decentralized finance. We'll show you a little bit of decentralized finance here in a bit. But hey, if we want to go to the official website, Cardano, boom, making the world better for all. All right, discover Cardano or start building. Developers, individuals, so we're an individual. This is what individuals probably have these types of questions. Developers would probably have these types of questions, okay? And enterprise may have some others. So, but hey, as an individual, this is what you're like. You're like, hey, what is ADA? It's the native token of Cardano. Okay, stake delegation, ADA, held on Cardano network represents a stake in the network. Now, if you click on them, it's going to go way more in depth, okay? It's going to explain staking, why staking, what is a stake, what is a delegation, the wallets you would use to stake. Me, if you've watched any of mine, I'm a big fan of the Nami wallet. It's a browser-based wallet. And see this right here? Bitpool. That's where my ADA, none of this stuff down here, okay? These are just tokens on the ADA network. This is what I have. I use Sunday Swap a lot. I use Wing Riders, and Singularity is the AI token. I really like it. World Mobile tokens. It's kind of like a cell phone thing, but I just like it. Okay, there's different tokens I like, and I also have my bronze first rider NFT because I jumped in on the Wing Riders DEX when it first started, and I provided liquidity. Drip is one of the things I provide liquidity in, and I get paid in drip, right? So some of the other stuff is just my ADAs just sitting here. I use it to buy. I'm trying to get up a lot more Singularity. It's the AI token. I believe I already just said that, but I like it and I want to get more of it. So when you have a Nami wallet like this, you can go to a decentralized exchange and you can swap tokens back and forth. We'll go over that in a second. So it's going to talk about different wallets. It's going to talk about frequently asked questions. What's a stake pool? Can I redelegate to another pool? Can I delegate to multiple pools? What's their performance? Poor saturation, desired ability. How do they rank? How should I choose? And, to answer some of these questions, most of them are about the same, okay? The biggest difference is some of the people that run the pool take a higher percentage of the rewards. So ADA is basically giving the same rewards to every pool, but some of the people that manage the pools are taking a slightly higher amount, so you get slightly less. But some of them get to do more, so you get more. It's hit and miss. Like I said, this one, I'll tell you flat out, if we go here, Bitpool, I'm going to click on this, and you're like, what made you choose Bitpool? BitBoy Crypto, okay? One of the first people I started watching in crypto. That's why I got into crypto, and I feel like, hey, I love Around the Blockchain. I watch a little NFT Alpha, Frankie Candles. He's got some awesome TA. And BitBoy Bits, every day they have the BitBoy show at 11:30 Central Time, and I watch it. Okay, so that kind of got me into crypto. Besides a friend got me into crypto, and then I started watching it. And those are some of the first things I watched, right? So anyway, this is going to explain everything you need to know about staking. If you read it, the wallet's dataless wallet, discover Cardano, working together we achieve more. Cardano Explorer, that's going to explain the epochs, where money is. You can literally see all money moving around on Cardano if you know the transaction code. So when you come into your wallet, right here, I don't know what I did. Probably bought Singularity, but this is the transaction ID. You can click on transaction ID, and it's going to tell you what happened. So let's see what happened on that day that I don't know what happened. I paid some fees. Oh, there we go. I moved my ADA. That was the day I moved my ADA. I moved it in Epoch 402, and my slot was 342,117. And that was me moving ADA from Coinbase. Should have been to my, As you watch me fumble around and look on here and completely lost because I don't use the Blockchain Explorer very often. Finally, I realized this is where I bought the Singularity from the Wing Riders. So, yeah, you'll see me staring and babbling. Basically, I bought Singularity token, and that's what that transaction was. All right, yeah, that was me moving. Yeah, that had to be buying the Singularity. It looks weird. So I'm going to show my wallet. Delegated to Bitpool. Okay. All right, yeah. So I am not the best at reading all that stuff, but that will show you all the whole transaction there and everything that happens. So if you go to the white paper, it's going to say new to Cardano. We're going to give you an introduction. What is blockchain? What is cryptocurrency? If you're watching this, you probably already know what blockchain or cryptocurrency is, but you may want to start with why use Cardano. Okay. And it's going to tell you, hey, we've been around since 2015. First generation of blockchains like Bitcoin offer decentralized ledgers, secure crypto. It's gonna tell you all the cool things about it. The scalability is one of the biggest things that Cardano brings. Interoperability is a huge thing, and sustainability is probably one of the biggest things. If your blockchain is not sustainable, then what do you have, right? It's going to talk about the advantages, academic research, how it's designed. The security is a big advantage. It's not like there's been a bunch of Cardano hacks. Some people will say there was a hack with Mad USD. That was a hack on the bridge, bringing it from the USD. I believe it was from the Ethereum network to the Cardano network. It was the bridge that was attacked, and I lost money in that. But it wasn't an ADA issue. But I was trying to make money by getting in early. And sometimes that's the risk I took, and I lost. Okay, so that's what happens. Sometimes if you take a big risk, you make a big reward. Sometimes you take a big risk, you lose. It wasn't money that I wasn't willing to lose because there was a chance of making a lot of money on it. But there was a weakness in the bridge. The bridge was hacked, and we all lost money. It also talks about seamless upgrades, and they run this on test nets over and over and over before they finally deploy it into the actual main net. So they find all the bugs and stuff, and that's what I talk about. People say that Cardano is slow. It develops slow. Well, Solana developed real fast, and it shut down like 42 times for days. Cardano has slowed down once. It's never shut down. It's never had to go back. It's never had to be restarted. It slowed down. That was it. For a few hours, I was like, man, why is my transaction taking so long? There was an issue and it slowed down. Those things happened, but there was never an outage. People called it an outage because things didn't happen as fast as they want. You have other networks talk about how fast their transactions are. That's great, but when you're down for 3 days and you have to roll back the chain, and now my transactions never happened, who cares how fast you are? If you're fast at making mistakes, so what kind of brag is that? I don't know, but so anyway, I'll get off on a tangent. Decentralization, it's maintained by almost 3,000 distributed stake pools that are all operated by the community. All blocks and transactions are validated by the network participants without any reliance on a centralized authority. Okay, that's what's huge about Cardano. Okay, there's no bank out there. There's no one person in charge. A lot of people are like, oh, Charles Hoskin. No, he is like the face, but he doesn't make decisions for ADA. He doesn't make decisions for Cardano. He doesn't. He can't just wake up one day and go, oh, now everyone has to give me half their money. He doesn't have that control. He is the face, and nothing is centrally controlled in ADA. It's controlled by the community. Functional, yeah. So environment for business use cases, dApps, decentralized apps, Cardano development themes. There was Byron, then the Sheldon, then the Go. So Voltaire is the government. So that's the decentralized governance, and that's one of the things I was talking about on the Wing Riders. I have ADA on there staked, and I can actually vote on the staking pools. I can vote on different things when it comes to Wing Riders, decentralized exchange. If there's going to be a change, it's voted on by people that have a stake in it, and that's what I really like about these. I don't really want to say DAO because I'm not a huge fan of the DAO because they're at 50%. A DAO can just really trash everything. They have about enough power to destroy themselves. Cardano works a little bit different. So yeah, you have proof of stake. And how does proof of stake work? If you don't know, you can read all this. You can get to know. I really suggest if you want, no matter what the coin is, I suggest you go through and you read everything. Okay, just read everything at least once. And the stuff that really sticks out, read it again. All right, do your research. Get in there. Find out what's going on. So it's how to purchase ADA. You need a wallet. Yeah. Okay. So that's the thing. When we start out. I start out on Coinbase. I buy everything on Coinbase. When I have it somewhere else and I decide I want that in cash, I move it back to Coinbase, and then I send it to my bank account. I sell it on Coinbase and I send it to my bank account. Why? It makes taxes easier. Okay. If you're only using your fiat currency, your American dollar, your euro, whatever you use, if you're only using it on one place, come in, you buy stuff. You do whatever you want with it, and when it comes out, you bring it back to that one place, you sell it. That way, when it's time to do your taxes, you get that one thing that says you put this much money in, you took this much money out, you owe taxes, okay? Don't try to skirt around your taxes. It's not going to be good for you. Just pay them. I don't understand people that try to get around paying their taxes because eventually it catches up with you, all right? So it's going to talk about different types of wallets, how to delegate, earn rewards, and what is a smart contract. Smart contracts, these are the programming languages for the smart contract. Smart contracts are self-executing and reliable, do not require the actions or presence of a third party. Smart contract code is stored on and distributed across decentralized blockchain network, making it transparent and irreversible. Irreversible, okay? Crypto is transparent and irreversible, okay? Unless when it's decentralized. I learned that. I sent $150, I think, in ETH to a Bitcoin address or Cardano address. And back in the day, in the older wallets, it let you do whatever you told it to do. The problem is it just will never show up, but it won't come back. It's gone. Nowadays, some of them are a little more forgiving. They'll say, hey, that address doesn't match what you're saying it is. And they'll give you a second chance. Back when I first started, if you sent something somewhere, it went. And if that place didn't exist, it just no longer exists. So keep that in mind. Break time. This break is brought to you by Red Bull and Gummy Bears. All right, so they have so much more here. Learn, explore Cardano network, Cardano testnet, development guidelines. There's just so much you can read, right? Now, if you want a quick, hey, what is Cardano? Believe it or not, Wikipedia, it's pretty accurate, and it condenses it down. So if you want to come and check out the Wikipedia, talk about the history, Charles Hoskin, Jeremy Wood, they set out their plans of Cardano. Hoskinson left Ethereum after a dispute with the co-founder, Vitalik Buterin. Oh, ETH, right? Yeah, okay. Hoskins wanted to accept venture capital and create a company, while Buterin wanted to keep it as a non-profit organization. Woods and Hoskin co-founded the business IOHK, Input Output Hong Kong, to develop blockchains for use by corporations, governments, educational institutes. It was initially released in 2017. And it's going to go on. I'm not going to sit here and read this entire thing to you. The design, it was designed, Cardano controlled by 3 entities. I believe we already talked about that. The Cardano Foundation. They aim to standardize, promote the ecosystem based out of Switzerland. Input Output Hong Kong is the engineering company responsible for building the Cardano blockchain. And Emergo, they're responsible for the commercial applications. Technical design, once again, is going to tell you all about, proof of stake versus proof of work. Link to the white paper, right? That if you do anything for any of these, I beg you, never invest in anything you didn't read the white paper on. Make it make sense. If the white paper does not make sense to you, you don't have to understand blockchain. You don't have to understand ledgers. But if you've ever had a checkbook, that's a ledger, right? So the ledger is just rolled up, encrypted, and then connected to the next. The whole blockchain theory is you have your ledger, everything's done, and then it's rolled up. And normally, at least I can explain for Bitcoin, that whole ledger is done as a SHA-256. So you have that hexadecimal, and it has to have a specific amount of zeros. That's what all the crazy math is done. And then that next hexadecimal is put at the top of the very next ledger. And then the next ledger is created. When that one's done, it's rolled up, new hexadecimal put on the top of that ledger. That's why it's a blockchain, okay? You have a block of ledgers, and they're chained together by that hexadecimal, right? So that's why it's immutable. That's why you can follow it all the way back, because if you suddenly get one and this top of this ledger does not match the roll up of the prior ledger, at least in Bitcoin, that's how it's a chain, okay? That it's unbreakable chain. There's total proof all the way back to the first and purchase, the first purchase on Bitcoin. You know what? 2 large Papa John pizzas for it's either 11,000 Bitcoin or 1,100 Bitcoin. I always get it confused, but hey, we all know on Pizza Day, right? It'll be in every ad about Bitcoin all over the internet. So get down here and discuss about the epochs. Now, the biggest thing I want to talk about the epochs when you're staking, proof of stake. My stake on the Bitpool network, I just went finally, like maybe last week, I think I finally staked, which would put me in this epoch 1 where they're doing delegations and snapshots. And the crazy thing is these are roughly 5 days. So if I staked way back here, like 2 or 3 days before, I might just now be in the first epoch. Or if I staked literally the day before, I might be in the second epoch. But the deal is, all these epochs have to happen. They're 5 days, every 5 days. So you don't get actual rewards until the 5th epoch. So the fastest you're going to see is 20 days. And that is like perfect timing, okay? So you're probably going to see anywhere from 20 to 23, 24 days before you get your first reward. So once you get a reward, then you're like, cool. Now, 5 days later, you're going to get a reward for this epoch. And then 5 days later, this epoch, and so on and so on, because this just keeps moving, right? But if you went this 24 days, you got a reward, and you pulled your money out and go, ooh, I got me a half a ADA for staking, and then you want to put it back in, now you're going to wait another 24 days before you get your first reward. So once your first reward comes, you start getting for the next snapshot, every 5 days, you get a reward. So it behooves you to stay staked, right? And that kind of, I'm sure that was done by design to keep people in the staking pool, because once you come out, you basically just, you kind of throw away 3 to 4 epochs anytime you unstake. So just know, if you stake it, leave it. You don't have to stake all of it, okay? Just stake what you have. You know, you don't. You can have a wallet that's just for staking. You can have 2 different NAMI wallets. I mean, you can just make sure you don't get your passphrases mixed up. But you can have different wallets. You can have one wallet that you only use for staking, and you never do anything to it. You stake it, it sits there and earns rewards, okay? And the other wallet you use to buy stuff. So, yeah, all right. I'm babbling on about staking. This is the symbol for ADA. Remember? Okay, this is ADA. Everybody sees this and they say ADA. This is Cardano. That's the network. This is the token on the network. Now, they are somewhat synonymous, I know, but they are 2 different things. Okay, because when you're talking about ADA, you're only talking about the token. When you're talking about Cardano, you're talking about the network, but ADA is the Cardano token, so you're still talking about that. So not all Cardano is ADA. Not all Cardano is ADA, but all ADA is Cardano. There you go. All right, so coin market cap. Did we already do this? Because I'm telling you what, here's the crazy thing. I just shot this entire video, and I had my microphone pushed about 5 feet away from me. So I keep feeling like I've already done stuff that I haven't done. So, all right. Coin market cap, right? Yeah, I love it. Coin market cap's going to tell us where we're at. ADA, it's number 7 on coin market cap. That's why I like it. 13.586 billion, and a few minutes ago its market cap was 13.6. So the price must be dropping. Looks like it's dropping a little bit. Okay, so Bitcoin, Ethereum, they're always number 1 and number 2. And I mean, like, Bitcoin is almost twice what Ethereum is. It isn't quite, but it's nearly. Bitcoin dominance is 45% of all cryptos, and ETH's dominance is 19.2% of all cryptos. So you take these two, Bitcoin and ETH, that is 60% of all the cryptos, and they're really about 63. So, and then you see they really start to fall, right? This is a stable coin, BNB, yeah, it's huge. Then you have another stable coin, XRP, and then Cardano. All right. Doge, super meme coin. Hey, have fun with it. I'm not knocking it. I actually mine Doge and Litecoin. But you know, it's one of those lottery ticket meme coins. Let's get back to Cardano. So we want to check out Cardano. It is number 7. I think it's been as high as number 5. But right now it's number 7. It's definitely in the top 20, and I tend to stick to coins in the top 20. If I have a couple that are outside, you know, definitely not below 100, but hey, those are the lottery tickets, right? The ones that are way out there that no one's ever heard of. And when I say lottery tickets, you could be throwing away your money instantly, or you might make a bunch of money. I don't know. I don't like to risk my money. I like to buy things that I truly believe in. Coin market cap. So here we are. It's going to tell you just about everything you need to know, right? Proof of stake, decentralized proof of stake, platform research, view all. That's all the tags. The Cardano.org. It's ranked number 7. It's I don't know the deal with that watch list. I can follow it if I want. It's going to tell you the market cap, the fully diluted market cap. If the max supply was in circulation. Okay, that's what I thought. I just want to make sure. So that's because so much of it is staked, okay, that it's saying the market cap is 13.5 billion is out and moving around. So that would tell us roughly, what, 4? 3.5? Nope, 4. No, yeah. About 4 billion is staked, okay? Circulating supply, there you go, 77%. And I just did all that math for nothing because it's right here, right? Okay. Here's how it's moved on the little charts. But if I'm going to look at it on the chart, I'm definitely going to use my trading view, because trading views are much better and I can use all the tools I want. But let's get back to where we are. Coin market cap. Yeah, it's going to show a little line chart, and I believe you can actually change. Yeah, you can change the candles. You can do whatever you want in here. But see, I don't like it because it's a pain. You can actually make it bigger and stuff like that. You can do a 7-day chart and whatever you want to do. But like I said, I like TradingView. ADA to USD converter. So right now, if you have one ADA, it's 39 cents. And I'm pretty sure you can come in here and be like, if I had 150, then that would be $58.60. So you can always do that and see what it is. Or you can just go, yeah, it's 39 cents. So, 100 of them's $39. But anyway, it's going to have other articles you can read. And if you're really into stuff, I suggest you read these, check them out. And then down here at the bottom, it'll tell you where you can buy them. Coinbase Exchange, like I said, my favorite beginner. KuCoin, Kraken, I don't want to throw FUD, but I feel like something went wrong with Kraken recently. I could be wrong. Personally, I'm more Coinbase than KuCoin, but I am not connecting my bank account to anything except Coinbase. I might buy on Coinbase, send it to KuCoin, do a little trade, and then send it back to Coinbase, but my bank account, Coinbase it's in the United States, and I just feel better about it. I'm not saying you will not have any issues with Coinbase. What I'm saying is I trust it the most. I trust it up to a couple $1,000s, but anytime my money gets higher than that, I move it off to a wallet that I control the keys with. All right, so that is all I have on Cardano today. And I really hope this helped. I really hope this made you want to learn more. And I really hope you like my hair. Just kidding. No, I got to make a joke because my fiance, after that last short, said, "What in the world was going on with your hair? Why don't you comb your hair before you do a video, Steve? What is wrong with you?" And I'm like, poor Crypto Steve ain't got time to be combing hair. And today, what I do, I comb my hair for you guys. I fixed my hair for you guys, and what I do, I left the microphone 3 feet from me and shot a whole video. So, hey, I tried to comb my hair once, and I don't see it happening again. Hey, thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, hit like, subscribe, share it with your friends. If you didn't like it, man, throw me a comment. Tell me what you didn't like about it. I'm trying to get better, trying to make better videos. And yeah, every day we're getting new stuff in here, trying to figure out better ways to deliver the message. Lately, some of my videos have been rushed. I know I should probably read this stuff 42 times when I write a script before I come up here and just babble on. But hey, I'm kind of the guy that likes to babble and ramble and just run my mouth. So that's the kind of videos you get here. And who knows, maybe I'll get more professional. Maybe I won't. Hey, but thanks for watching.